Welcome back to more Wings of Liberty, where compared to all the cheesers and one-base tryhards, we're hardly trying. That's right, we like to play in a style that's more fun to watch and more fun to play as well. What I'm talking about is, of course, multiple bases, macro-oriented play. Now, before the game gets started, I like to talk a little bit about, I guess, the state of things. First of all, I'm playing Terran right now, as opposed to my random, which I usually play with. That's because, well, I haven't played for a while, and right now the MMR sort of went to shit. No, that's not good fun. Have fun.
Not enough minerals.
Which means that my opponents are going to be rather low level. Now, I haven't been completely slacking off, so I'm not exactly as bad as I think the game thinks I am. So I think this will be a good opportunity to get a couple of wins on Terran, because Terran is my worst race, and also it can't really hurt to practice my Terran. Now, second of all, yeah, like I said before, I've been slacking on the games for a while, mostly because I was sick and there was a pile of stuff to do. And it seems like this is going to be a Terran versus random against the Platinum level player. Not the worst thing that can happen. Platinum level players are actually known to give out really good games. Now, what I'm talking about is Diamond level players tend to follow more alongside the early Masters playstyle, with one-base bullshit and cheesing dominating any sort of standard play, which is both fun to play and fun to watch. So it seems like you got Protoss over there. So I'm gonna choose to put the barracks down here because that's going to prevent any sort of problems from attacking my stuff. This could potentially turn into a cannon rush, but in this map I'll say cannon rush is extremely weak because the area here is wide open, allowing for a full surround on the probe or the cannons with the SCVs.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's gonna be an obnoxious fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna swap over here. This is a gateway. Gateway expand.
What's going on?
So if he's actually going to try and do this expand, it means he won't have enough units. So I can actually put on some pressure if I want.
SCV ready.
Like this, the most he's going to have is a couple of bobs, which isn't a big deal in the long run. No, don't attack your own shit. Okay, so you still haven't put down that expansion just yet.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
He is not making a bob.
Yo. Gateway coming through.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, so he's getting core, which means he's not actually expanding right now.
What's going on?
That's a little bit more standard than this garbage. He is choosing to get a bob, which means that he has the ability to put on some pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bunker, because I feel like that's the right thing to do.
I can't build here.
A bob and a stalker can actually put on quite a lot of pressure. Let's not get gas, let's get more barracks.
SCV ready. Bet. Armed and ready. By the number. You gonna give me orders? Go ahead.
So you saw my bunker go down, but that doesn't really give a lot of information. It's kind of standard for the bunker to go down at this point. Okay. So that is, of course, the barracks. I do like the 3 barracks before getting any gas against Protoss. It just makes me feel a little bit more safe, even having a lot of Marines.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Robotics. Not a
enough
bad
minerals.
opener. Although he still doesn't have an expansion, so it's kind of odd.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we're still doing good in terms of supply. So I predict this to be a 2-base, a 1-base Robo all-in. So considering how he still doesn't have an expand, what I should do is start reinforcing
Not
the...
enough minerals. Not enough.
Or I should start sending SCVs down here, because that way I'll be able to
By the numbers.
to repair the bunkers more easily. And also that over there, sending the Marine out, that's just so I can scout for incoming stuff.
This better be
Okay, so he probably has this proxy established somewhere. And at this point, I would say probably gets a lot of this stuff. I'll drop another. Yeah, he's trying to get an expand. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit safer. So I'm actually gonna salvage one of these bunkers and get one of these. Although I don't really need it. So that actually makes it a rather disappointing decision.
Add-on complete.
So robotics expand is something I'm more comfortable with because it's not a one base all-in. Although really one base all-ins is not really the end of the world either.
Not enough minerals.
Some things I have to watch out for robotics expand is the fact that he might be able to do an immortal all-in. And also, if I let him get out the Colossus, I can be in a world of hurt.
SCV ready.
Also, if I get supply blocks,
Not enough minerals.
shit goes sideways.
SCV ready.
Okay, so I got one Marauder, which is okay. He's got that Observer.
SCV ready.
Do I have enough for a scan?
You gonna give me orders?
Additional supply depots required.
Where's that Observer?
That's fine. SCV ready.
I don't think I have enough to kill that just yet.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Okay, so we got depots on the way, which means that we won't get supply blocks when the medevac comes out. And I feel like that's one of the important things. So at this point I can either add on more barracks, or I can wait for the medevacs.
And ready.
Seems like he's got a nice patrol loop going on with that Observer.
Add-on complete.
Can I get it? Got it.
Ready. Gangway. Coming. Big job, huh?
Okay, so drugs is almost done. I will not have +1 when this hits.
By the...
Research complete.
Ah, you scared me.
Because +1 isn't actually started yet. Oh shit.
Additional supply.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply. Not enough minerals.
Okay, so that's enough disappointment for one game.
This better.
Let's try and put some pressure on the drops. It's just a little bit late, so I'd say a couple of minutes late. Or actually 1 minute late, 1 whole minute late. That's an early charge.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
This better be.
Okay, so he's got charge, which is kind of strange considering how he went for robotics tech. Charge usually comes out of the other tech path, the Twilight Council. So we can confirm that he has a Twilight Council,
Life flights.
which means Dark Templar could actually be on the way pretty soon. So get the turret up.
Picking up or dropping off.
Oh, it's got the probe.
Understood.
Research complete.
Ready for pickup.
Oh, it's got 2 blobs.
5x5.
Oh, it's got High Templar.
I can't build here.
Now what?
We could use some help.
Waiting on you. Ready for dust off. Life flights here. Ready for dust off.
Okay, so it's got Immortals and High Templar, but not enough Stalkers. So what can we get against that? We can get lots of Marines. I feel like that's going to be one of the best things we can get against this composition. This is just because the Marines do way too much damage against Zealots. And I don't think Storm is done just yet.
What's going on?
So let's just go ahead and break the rocks. Ah, got way too many things to do at this point.
Additional supply depots required.
It's got sentries and bobs. Upgrade's not really looking great. Look at that. And we'll get 3 ghosts. Because I feel like he's very heavy on the High Templar and Zell accounts.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's up?
Alright, so I'll be taking my own third at this point. Getting this. Ghosts are on the way, that's good. I feel like adding on more production at this point would be a good idea. Because I'll be going on 3 base pretty soon.
Ready for
Not enough energy.
So he's trying to establish 3 bases of his own, which isn't really a bad idea.
Orders?
And it's my job to prevent him from doing that. So at this point, he's going to have Scythe Storm and High Templars, so I gotta be a little bit careful when attacking. Trying to get a good spread, get the Marauders up front, stuff like that, etc. I do have shields, which is good. Okay, I don't think ghosts will be needed at this time.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, so it's got some stuff, not a lot. Mostly Immortals. I think this army is just gonna die. Did a good old kite in the bob. Killing the good old Immortal. And now I got Stalkers against Missile Man, which is never really good. Alright, so I feel like we can do some damage with this. I still kite the good old Bob. So those things pay for themselves. If I can take down the 3rd base, it'll be a good win for us. Don't forget the SCVs, of course. So I think he actually notices at this point that he can't save that base either. So at this point, I think the only thing he can do to get himself back into the game is to try and get a hidden expansion. And while I do have a lot of units, I don't feel like I can take on whatever he has right now. So just gonna hold back a little bit, gonna build up.
Not enough minerals.
I don't have enough minerals. So you go ahead and check those expansions. I'll be taking my own 4th. Even though I'm already ahead by 1 base, I feel like my main is mining out soon, so getting that 4th base would be a very good idea for me right now. And as for my army, I feel like it's balanced enough now. The only thing it's lacking is basically detection. And I feel like even though he has the tech, High Templar should not be, Dark Templar should not be a problem for me. He might have tech switch to Colossus or something like that, which also isn't a great deal because, well, I got Marauders, so I can use Walk. I can also EMP his shit. Oh, that's a lot of Colossus. Okay, that actually is problematic. So at this point, I would say probably drop play is my best bet. So while we say that, we can actually go ahead and do it. That would be great. Ghosts will be completely worthless at this point.
Ready for pickup? Now what?
Now the reason I say that is because, well, ghosts don't really help against Colossus. I'll be getting that +1 weapon for the Vikings, so I can get rid of all that. Oh, you actually cannon up pretty hard.
Life flight's here.
A lot of cannons. The lack of anti-air in that army is just saddening.
Will do, Command.
Let's just go ahead and take care of that. What's he doing? Ugh. You know what? At this point, I don't really want to bother with that base. Oh, that's why 4th. Okay.
picking up or
Mineral
dropping off?
field depleted.
Is his army here?
I
Mineral
heard that.
field depleted.
Okay, let's snipe the third and leave.
Mineral field depleted.
Is the Colossus coming back? I feel like without the Colossus we can just press on. I've done a good job murdering the Stalkers. Might actually take out the weakened medevac.
Heard that. In the pipe, 5x5.
And it got
Mineral
away!
field depleted.
That's great.
Had
That's
unacceptable
real
landing
fucking
time.
great. Alright, so I think Viking production should be kicking into effect right now. Just get all the units over here. Medevac sort of needs healing, but that's okay.
Where's the emergency?
Complete.
Alright.
Mineral field depleted.
So he's on 3 bases, I'm on 4, so I think I'm in a good position right now. Gonna get my upgrades, and gonna get my Vikings.
Upgrade.
I'll just use one supply drop at this point, because why the hell not? I think at this point maybe another armory might not be a bad idea, just so I can get my vehicle upgrades going. He is going for a lot of Zealot Heavy, which means the Ghost Heavy composition that I have right now should be good against him.
Solo. You sure?
Number 1, I can use EMP, and number 2, I can, well, just kill a lot of stuff.
Armed and ready.
Talk to me.
This better be good. Ready to
Okay, can we hit? No, we won't have enough for another round of Vikings.
fighter.
But we do have a rather large ground
Base
army.
is under attack.
In the rear with the gear.
He's doing his best with the bomb run-bys, but I don't feel like they're worth it at this point. You know what? At this point, I'm even gonna get structure armor, just because I can.
This better be good.
I know I'm dragging the game on for much longer than I really can, or I really should. But, you know, if I can get a win, then I want to win.
Not enough energy.
This better be
Mineral field.
good. Solo operation.
Just gotta make sure the ghosts are in position.